Welcome to Vocal for Local. Today we have with us two budding entrepreneurs who have started the brand Sonneir India. We have with us Shivani and Rashi. Welcome to the show, Shivani and Rashi.
Thank you, ma'am.
So tell us something about what Sonneir India is all about.
Sonneir is a sustainable design studio. We're working with fabrics which make pieces which can be called as heirloom pieces. They can be passed on to generations. These are 100% organic fabrics made and finished with natural dyes. And we're also promoting 100% hand embroideries on our pieces, which are mostly done on occasion wear pieces. And along with that, we also have a Prét line segment where we're making pieces which are for everyday wear.
Okay. And how is your brand different from the other existing brand? Why should people choose Sonneir over others?
I think it's all about what is the mentality that we've brought in while creating the brand, what was the idea behind ideating Sonneir India. And I feel that is what makes us different from rest of the people out there. We're not focusing on the production, we're rather focusing on quality and comfort of our each and every client. And that's going to be everyday important for us, and that's what makes us very different from
and it's good for people and for the environment also. As we are using sustainable fabrics and they don't harm any person or any body or anything. So it's good for everybody.
Give us an insight into how you play with the word sustainable, when it comes to dyes, when it comes to colors, and when it comes to washing of fabrics, to ironing, to lot of things. It all has impact on the environment.
Right.
If we talk about pollution, the garment industry is one of the leading polluters in the world, with the pharmaceuticals and others in place. So tell us, give us insight to the common man as to how sustainable it is and what is it that you do to keep it sustainable.
So right from choosing the fabrics, our fabrics are mostly made from things like orange peel, aloe vera, lotus petals, and eucalyptus bark that creates stencils. So these kind of fabrics are made from the discarded parts of these naturally growing, naturally producing fruits and vegetables.
Right.
So you don't have to get into the unnecessary production of the raw materials.
Okay.
It's getting made from what's already been, used and has lived its life. So we are in fact using the discarded material to make something very beautiful.
Okay.
So that's where everything starts. Natural dyes are made from flowers. We dry these flower petals and that's how the natural dyes are made. Then on to the final production of the fabrics. After the dyeing process, these are the kind of fabrics which don't need a lot of, taking care of them.
Okay.
You can store them in a cold and, dry environment and they'll be fine for years. And you don't really need to iron them every time after you, wash or wear them. And they retain their qualities even after. So, for example, the fabric that's made from orange peel has vitamin E properties in it even after the production.
And vitamin C.
Yeah, and vitamin C. So these are the kind of properties that we want our fabrics to have. That's the kind of feel that we want to create, so that the entire process, not just the production, but even after the customer has bought the piece from us, they stay intact. That's how we see sustainability.
Okay. Coming to the brand, Sonneir is very unique name. It's like it has a niche to it, it has a ring to it. So why the name Sonneir India, and what was the thought behind it?
So we're both very creative people, and I feel that's how we drew our inspiration for the name. While researching, we came across sonnets, which are 14-line short poems inspired from a particular aspect of the person. So in the early medieval age, kings used to have poets in their court who used to customize poems for their queens and princesses to impress them.
Right.
And these small poems used to be called as small songs or love songs. So we're basically customizing each piece, thinking of you in our minds, and you are our inspiration basically.
Right.
So these are love songs in form of these clothes. These are love songs that we're creating for you. So that's how Sonneir came into being.
Wow, that's a lovely thought.
And the clothes we are making are only for you. I mean, if somebody else will wear, they won't look good on them maybe. But it's only for you.
You're
making up
customizing
clothes just for you.
Yeah. Okay, beautiful. Give us a background about you, like what all you have studied, how come you became partners? What is your story?
We are sisters. She is my elder sister. I did my fashion management, then MBA, and then COVID happened. She came back to the city. So we thought, why not doing something of our own? Because दूसरों के लिए तो सब काम कर लेते हैं. अपने खुद के लिए काम करना and generating work for people is, I think, something different. Or that's what we planned, or that's what we are doing right now.
I went to NIFT Hyderabad. I did my fashion design from there. And I think while studying design there, I realized what would I want to do in the future. And how would I not want to, be in a job that ends up creating a lot of landfill with the brand. Rather create something that is more meaningful, that adds more meaning to the clothes that we wear every day. And that's how I think
That's a beautiful thought. So give us a view or an insight into, what all your collection is all about, what all you do, what kind of age groups fit into your line of clothing.
We are targeting the age group between 22 to 55. So the age group is broad. Everybody comes in. So that's what we are doing. Or the people from college, or the ladies from city, or the office going women, or the men. We are basically a people wear brand.
Yeah, we're not gender biased.
So you have something for everyone.
Something for everyone.
If you are coming to me, so we have something for you. So ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई आएगा और हम उसे कह देंगे कि sorry, we can't help you, we can't make anything for you. We have everything for everybody.
And is it more into what kind of designs or patterns you're using? Is it more youth friendly, or it's more into the we get a sneak peek into the world of artisans? A lot of handwork is there.
Yeah.
So we have collections for each and every segment, right? So our set line focuses on more of the functionality.
Right.
Even our occasion wear, the couture lines focus on functionality, because we've added 2 deep pockets in each of our lehengas.
Okay.
And it's a big issue in the market.
Brands
are not making pockets in the
lehenga, which you need.
They say कि jeans में pocket होता है, but उसमें phone नहीं.
It's not functional.
We make pockets जिसमें phone क्या आप बहुत
That's
makeup
you keep your
you can carry your bag in it.
Right.
So we are adding functionality to it, and then so most of these collections are inspiration based. And we're trying to add a little thing to it by thinking of something that makes every piece very different and very unique. And I can definitely guarantee you that you will never find a copy of these pieces in the market, because these are all originals.
Okay. Wow, great.
Even मतलब अभी भी somebody comes and says कि I want this, so we try कि we make something else for that. हाँ, we can get inspired from that, और उसे एक inspiration लेके हम कर सकते हैं काम, but we can't like copy that
something.
We ask for the references, because ये भी जानना important है कि सामने वाला क्या चाहता है. So we not everybody can explain कि what exactly they want.
हाँ, दिल का मुझे काजोल ने पहना, मुझे ये चाहिए, ये
रानी मुखर्जी ने पहना, and उसके बाद में
you create your own designs. Beautiful. So who's your favorite designer? Who's your role model whom you admire and adore, and you try to keep up to their footsteps?
So my inspiration that I draw from would be from Prabal Gurung.
Okay.
I find his pieces very, very contemporary, in sync with the modern times, in sync with the demand of the market. So that's where my inspiration comes from.
Wow. Now about you?
My favorite, I don't make idols. I'm a person. मुझे ये नहीं है कि मैं किसी एक पर्टिकुलर इंसान का नाम लूँगी कि हाँ दिस डिजाइनर इज माय फेवरेट. हाँ, मेरे सामने आया, मुझे उसका काम अच्छा लगा, तो फॉर दैट टाइम ही विल बी माय फेवरेट और शी विल बी माय फेवरेट. ऐसे चलता रहता है मेरा.
So you are a startup. You've just began your journey, and there are a lot of people like you, a lot of girls who are into fashion designing who want to start their own brand. So give us one tip that you'd like to share with those budding entrepreneurs, or who are in their final year of fashion design and they want to start up. What should they do? How should they begin?
I feel first thing that's very important is for them not to rush into anything. You should definitely take some time and really give it a good thought that what is it that you really want to do. Is it is it a regular boutique that you would want to start? Because there's nothing wrong with a boutique, right? And is it a different kind of a brand or a label that you would want to start? Because initially when we were young, just graduating out of college, we were very enthusiastic and we really want to do something very different, right? But while you're trying to do something different, you can't be just, making something very regular, right? You can't be inspired from the wrong person. That's also very important. So I think we should definitely take some time and think and think and think again on the, reality of the, aspect.
And I would suggest कि along with this, be patient. Things will happen. Take some time. नहीं हो रहा है तो it's okay. It will take time, but it will happen.
It will happen. Wow. Thank you so much for coming. We wish Sonneir India lots of best wishes. May both of you rise and shine.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having us.
My pleasure.